Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey Shinde and welcome to my channel Connecting with Spirit. In today's video I am going to be connecting into the collective consciousness of dog as part of my Connecting in with the Animal Kingdom playlist, I guess you could say, where I just connect into different animals and channel messages and healing from the animals from the animal kingdom. If you are interested in having a look at what other animals I've channeled in this series, I will leave the link for the playlist in the description box below. But for the most part, for this video, we will be connecting into the collective consciousness of dog, seeing what messages come through, and also I will be channeling a healing with the beautiful energies of dog. So I connected in with dog earlier on this week just to see what sort of messages that they wanted me to convey. And there were a few things that kind of came through when I was sitting in their energy, and it was all about how dogs are protectors of humanity and loyal companions. As the saying goes, dogs are man's best friend. That was conveyed really strongly to me when I was connecting in with them. And there was also this information or around like dogs being good judges of character. So you might have heard this as well, that they are really good judges of character, and to take note how a dog reacts around someone, because it can tell you a lot. That was a message that was also conveyed to me by dog. The word loyalty also came to mind hugely. And they asked me to channel a healing. So the words they used were a healing to protect those from being blinded by manipulation / control disguised as the light. So I thought this was really interesting, something that I didn't consider. Like I was surprised by this that had come through. But yeah, it goes in relation to dogs being really protective. So I guess this healing is dog's way of protecting you from someone who has malevolent intentions towards you. So they are not appearing as they actually are. You can't see their true selves. They might be wearing a mask. They're not being honest or authentic. They may be acting in ways that come across as nice and for your benefit or what have you, but they have an ulterior motive. They might be trying to manipulate you, to use you to get something from you, to control you, but it looks like it is a good thing, if you know what I mean. So these sorts of people who maybe on the surface level appear to be nice, but I was watching a video recently enough, I guess you could say, and it was I think it was an FBI profiler or something like that, and they were talking about psychopaths, and she was talking about how a lot of psychopaths pretend to be nice as a way to manipulate people, because if they are nice, then people think, oh, they're nice, and then they're more likely to do whatever that person wants, be more agreeable and whatnot. And that's how psychopaths manipulate people, is by being nice. So this is an example where a person could be very nice, but they're not nice at all. They are maybe psychopathic, as an example, and they're just manipulating you into believing that they are nice, so that they can get whatever it is that they want from you. So this healing is from dog to protect you from, I guess, falling into that energy, falling into that trap, getting caught up in this energy, being blinded really by the manipulation, by the control, by the disguise, and it's kind of like dog wants you to see the behavior for what it really is, so that you are protected from the ulterior motives that whoever it is has. So it should be a very interesting healing for sure. And if this sounds like something you'd like to receive, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Excuse me, we're already starting. I usually burp as a way of clearing the energy, so please do excuse me if I continue to burp during this healing, which I sure I will do. But yeah, please do give your permission in whatever way feels comfortable for you if you would like to receive this healing today. And I'm just going to ask my healing team of light to connect me in to all of those souls who wish to receive this healing from myself and the collective consciousness of dog today. Thank you, and thank you for your permission. And I'm just going to call in all of your healing teams of light. Calling in all of your healing teams of light, calling in all of your healing teams of light to assist us in this healing. And I'm also going to ask them to activate a sacred healing space around all of us now, please, and to anchor it in. So this is just your opportunity to tune in to the energies, to see what you can sense with your psychic senses. I usually see us all sitting in a circle as it's usually a lattice dome I see goes around us. I'm seeing or I'm hearing that it's a purple lattice dome today. And something to do with the psychic senses, that purple color coming in, indigo, third eye. Just seeing it's like a pack of dogs running in the center of the circle. Seems to be about 5 or 6 dogs that I can see of all different shapes, sizes, breeds. Seeing like a Rottweiler type. Not Rottweiler, German Shepherd, that's it. German Shepherd, and then those dogs with the really tight white fur. I can't remember what sort of breed it is, but just seeing a couple of different varieties of dogs coming in. And the angels coming in really strongly for protection, surrounding the lattice dome. Almost like gatekeepers for the energy. They're just gonna ensure that the energy remains pure and that only energy that's of the highest and purest love and light vibrational frequency will enter the sacred space. So they're basically just standing around the sacred space for protection. And I'm just seeing like each archangel raise their hand, and it's like some energy, some light is pouring out of their hand and it's going up. All the archangels are providing some energy to this, and it's going up, and the energy is meeting at the top of the sacred space, at the top of this lattice dome. And then it's kind of showering down, enveloping all of us within this protective angelic energy. So feels like it's similar to Inanna, but not exactly the Inanna. It's something a little bit different. But I am seeing like blindingly bright white light. Okay, so have other animals joining us. The dragon's coming in just to do a cleanse of your energy field with fire. So you might feel the temperature rising. I'm feeling that now as they pretty much blow their flames at you, and it's like an energetic cleanse where any energy that's in your energy field currently that is non-beneficial, it's just going to be cleansed, purified, transmuted from your energy field with this dragon fire. Oh my goodness, yeah. Feeling the flames of this one, it's quite hot. Seeing the dragons fly, I'm just being drawn to their wings. Oh, okay. Also have the energy of wind, so the elements coming in to cleanse your mental body specifically. With the wind, it's just gonna blow through your energy fields to clear, cleanse, completely remove and transmute anything in your mental body that's no longer serving you, like clearing away the cobwebs almost. So you might even feel this as a bit of a breeze, just what I'm feeling now, which is very welcome after that warm dragon fire, but still feeling the heat from the fire too, those flames. And the flames I'm seeing again are like that white or that hot orangey yellow, but also seeing purple flames coming in as well. The violet flame. So you're being thoroughly cleansed right now for this. So just thanking the dragons and the wind, element wind, violet flame. For that beautiful cleanse of the energy field. So seeing the dogs bounding up to each and every one of us in the circle. Some of you, it's like they're licking you, they're getting slobber everywhere. A fur is getting everywhere, all over your clothes. Some of them are like climbing into your lap. As you pet them, they're just kind of like greeting you and giving you an activation and attunement to their energy, the dog energy. So you might even see a particular dog that has come forward for you. This could be, so you might have a dog as a spirit animal guide. It might be that it's a power animal. So power animals kind of like come and go, I guess you could say. It's kind of the energy that you might need right now. Or you have the dog as a spirit animal, which is just constantly with you in spirit, guiding you, helping you, protecting you. Also feel like some of the dogs that are presenting themselves to you could be dogs that you have had in this life but have passed over, that are not currently with you. Could also have the case of where a dog is with you currently, and it's like I'm hearing the term guardian angel, or it is a soul tribe. It's a member of your soul family. It is a soulmate, some sort of connection in that regard. So you might even see the pet that you currently have in your mind's eye or be beside you as you listen to this healing. It just depends. Take whatever resonates in relation to that. Yeah, also that the pets that have passed over could be part of your healing team now. So it could be as one of your spirit animal guides or power animal that's coming in as well. So just to take note of the wee doggy that presents itself to you, maybe the type of breed or the color, because there's probably messages that the dog is trying to convey to you as well. And you can ask the dog what the message is, or you can just look up that particular dog, the spiritual meaning of that particular dog, and take whatever resonates and look into the color as well. So for example, if it's a black dogs are usually very protective. It's all about protection with black dogs or black animals in general. Like guardians from the spirit realm, they protect you from the lower dimensional energies, these sorts of things. So just seeing the dogs, it's almost like they're in your lap, and they're just placing their head maybe on your legs, on your knees, in your arms, whatever the case may be. And them just being around you is healing in and of itself. As they just activate and attune you to their beautiful energy. Okay, and I'm going to bring down the energy of dog from source. I'm going to ask that it's the highest and purest vibrational of love and light, the dog energy. And this is going to spiral down into your stellar gateway chakra. Open and activate your stellar gateway to dog energy. And I'm just hearing to freedom from manipulation and control. And protection against that also. Seeing this light as, again, that bright white light, kind of like the background here behind me. As this light continues to spiral down into your soul star chakra, just above your crown, your head, opening and activating your soul star chakra to dog energy. Okay, so wow, this energy is feeling very strong. I'm currently feeling it in the abdomen. It's kind of making me feel a bit nauseous. Excuse me, as some clearing is happening with this energy. Oh my goodness, coming in at the soul star chakra. Feeling it in the solar plexus as well, just a bit like queasy, a bit nauseous. Almost as if I'm either gonna puke, get sick, or it's gonna come out the other way. With this energy now, it's very strong. Hearing that it is a cleanse I'm definitely feeling it, so I'm just going to ask my healing team of light to tone that down a little bit because it is very strong. It's very uncomfortable. So hopefully that isn't as uncomfortable for you right now as they kind of turn the dial on that. As I continue to bring down the energy into your crown chakra, opening and activating your crown to this beautiful dog energy. As the energy continues to flow or bound, like the dogs generally do, into your third eye chakra, just opening and activating your third eye to this dog energy. As the energy continues to move down into your throat chakra, opening and activating your throat to dog energy. As the energy moves down into your heart, your higher heart and your heart chakra, opening and activating these areas to your the dog energy. So I did have to pause the video there and run to the loo. Had a bit of a clear out, so just to be aware of that. If that happens during the video or even after, your physical body might have a bit of a purge. It's just a clearing on a physical level as you take in these higher vibrational energies from dog, collective consciousness. As we continue to bring these energies down across your shoulders, arms, and into the palm of your hand chakras, opening and activating your palms, your hands to dog energy. And this is just your opportunity to tune in and connect with this beautiful energy, to see what you can sense with your psychic senses. So I continue to bring this beautiful dog energy down into your solar plexus chakra, opening and activating your solar plexus to dog energy. As it continues to move down into your sacral chakra, opening and activating your sacral to dog energy. As it moves down into your root chakra, opening and activating your root to dog energy. As it flows into your knees, opening and activating your knee chakras to dog energy, and into your feet chakras, opening and activating your feet to dog energy. As the energy continues to move down into the earth, below your feet into your Earth Star chakra, opening and activating your Earth Star chakra to dog energy. As this beautiful bright white light continues through the different levels and layers of the earth, through crystal caves, through the water, I can't remember what it's called, and into the heart of Mother Earth Gaia, where I'm going to ask Gaia to plug you into her heart, separately and independently from each other, I'm going to ask Gaia to ground, earth, anchor, connect, and align you to her fully and completely. So really unusual that I brought down the energy and we didn't hit off anything that we needed to clear. So it's a little bit different today. Gonna go with the flow, see what happens. As Gaia begins to ground you, I'm also going to ask that you're fully embodied in your physical vessel, or as much as you can be right now, to help anchor you and this energy in. As Gaia's energies continue to move, spiral up that grounding cord, that pure white light. So I'm seeing like black for protection. It's very interesting, the white light that we put into Gaia, and then this black looking light coming up from Gaia around the white grounding cord into your earth star chakra. Really protective energies that moves up into your feet, your shins, calves, knees, thighs, root. And it's like Gaia's enveloping you in a cloak, like what I'm wearing, a cloak that's really dark black for protection. As her energy continues to climb up your abdomen, into your heart, down your shoulders, arms into the palm of your hand chakras, up your neck, face, lips, nose, forehead, crown. I'm going to ask that Gaia's energy moves up into your soul star chakra, stellar gateway chakra, and that you're plugged into the grid, either an earth grid or galactic grid, whatever grid is best for you right now, so that you are fully and completely supported above and below, held within this sacred container to receive all that you need to during this session with the beautiful dog energy today. And just allowing the energy to settle, to integrate. I'm just going to thank Gaia and Galactics if you're plugged into one of them. I'm seeing Merlin come into this sacred space. He's carrying a huge sword. Just being reminded like the sword of Excalibur, like a King Arthur sort of thing. And I just see Merlin. I think we do have King Arthur energies here as well, wielding the sword and like cutting through any illusion that has been woven around you. So any sort of manipulation, control that's disguised as a good thing, as the light. This it's like a beautiful white sword is just being used to cut those veils of illusion around you, like it's cutting through it. And that energy is being cleansed and purified as it falls away and leaving you clear, free from those illusions that have been cast on you, around you. So remember, they're just saying again, that dog is currently sitting in your lap for this, lending you its presence. And as these veils fall away energetically, it's like you might receive some sort of information, you might receive some sort of insight as to what the veils are in relation to behavior, the people, whatever the case may be. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. Unique sets of circumstances, unique energy. But it just feels like that information is going to be brought up into your conscious awareness at some stage, in some way, shape, or form. It's like dog is going to see to it that you become aware of these illusions that people have tried to envelop you in. So just feeling really strong sort of like pressure at the third eye. So this is Merlin again. He's just directing some energy there at your third eye, which is your psychic center. So it's like a clearing. It's also to help you to see through any illusions that people are trying to cast on you, around you, so that you can see them for what they really are and not what it is that they want you to believe. So the energy of magic coming in here really strongly. Almost can see like a vortex being wound around you. It looks, as you'd imagine, magic does, almost like stardust, glitter, this sort of thing. It's white, it's gold, it's white gold. I'm hearing tinge of rose gold as well. And it's quite strong coming in. You might be feeling it around the crown, almost feeling a little bit like lightheaded around the third eye as well. Hearing the words, so you aren't hoodwinked. So you can see the behavior for what it is. You can see the people or person for who they really are. It also feels like there's some energy coming in. It's like aquamarine color for your connection to your internal guidance system, to your physical body, to your psychic senses. It's like it's getting a bit of a tune up so that you are attuned to it, you are fully connected to it, so that you can use this as your inner guidance system. Almost like radar is the word that I'm hearing, like a scanner, so that when you're tuned in, your internal guidance system, your body, your intuition will notify you if it feels any sort of underhanded energy, manipulation, control, anything like that, that's appearing on the surface to be one thing, but it's actually something totally different. And it is like a call, it is a gentle reminder to connect into your physical body, to connect into your internal guidance system, your intuition, your third eye, your psychic senses, your feelings, your emotions, because they're going to tell you all it is that you need to know. But it does feel like a lot of you have disconnected from this, have had to, from whatever circumstances you were in. You might have been gaslit, you might have been told, maybe you said something to someone about the information that you were picking up, but it didn't go well. You know, you might have been abused for it, you might have been persecuted for it. They might have rejected you, they might have abandoned you because of it, and as a result that left a mark, left a scar. And it maybe planted a seed of doubt and distrust within you in relation to your internal guidance system. So maybe you haven't been able to trust yourself to that deep level since then. So it does feel hugely traumatic, whatever the circumstances, whatever they have been. That led you to disconnect. For some of you, it might be fully. For some of you, it might have been like a partial disconnect from this part of yourself, because of whatever the consequences or repercussions were when you said whatever it was that you were picking up, as a result of trusting and listening to your internal guidance system. So it's like Merlin is plucking out those seeds of distrust, those seeds of doubt that might have been planted within you, your energy fields, within your mind. He's transmuting them and like bridging that gap, that disconnect, reconnecting you, repairing or healing that connection if you had severed it. It's almost like I'm seeing a fraying rope, so there could be several strands, maybe a few have been frayed, but the connection hasn't been fully severed or anything like that, but he is repairing them, so it's like the rope is new, good as new. And for some of you, it feels like it's again building up that trust with yourself, being able to trust your internal guidance system, being able to trust your psychic senses, your intuition, your body as to what it is that it's picking up on, or your emotions, and listening to your emotions and what information it is that they are conveying to you. In some instances, I'm just hearing the word like prey, that you've been preyed upon. That for some of you, getting you to doubt yourself and disconnect or distrust yourself in your connection was done deliberately, because you were correct. You were absolutely incorrect in what it was that you were saying and what it was you were feeling. Whatever the bullshit it was that you were calling whoever it was out on, it was correct. And they did not want you to be so connected in with yourself. So they deliberately planted seeds of doubt, distrust within yourself so that you would doubt and distrust the information, because it doesn't serve them for you to be connected and in your power, because you're seeing them for who they really are. You're shining a light on their behavior, and that doesn't serve them. So of course they're going to try and undermine you in whatever way that they can. And that's what it is feeling like, that it was done deliberately and you were targeted specifically. So Merlin strong, angels strong coming in with this. I have Shekinah, the Holy Spirit. I also have Archangel Ariel, Michael and Metatron. Azrael coming in as well. For this, to help heal you, to help support you is what I'm hearing, in trusting yourself, in reestablishing that connection with your internal guidance system, in helping you to see through those illusions that people are trying to weave around you. Hearing the words armor, it's like they're arming you. These tools, your connection to your body, your connection to your internal guidance system, your intuition, your third eye, are tools that you need to arm yourself with in order to defend against these sorts of, it's like psychological warfare is what I'm hearing. Mind games, abuse. So it's like the angels and dog are arming you for battle to protect yourself. Because yeah, those internal tools are your best defense, are your best protection, and using your discernment is your best defense. So this is quite strong, quite extensive, feeling it up around the head. So I'm also seeing literally like an armor, like a suit of armor being placed around you. So this is the armor of God. You might be aware of it because the energy is feeling quite heavy, but it's a heaviness in that it is protective. It feels exactly like as if you were literally wearing I don't even know how heavy a suit of armor is, a couple of, I don't know, I want to say tons. It's probably not as heavy as that, but it is heavy. Like it feels like it almost weighs you down because it is that heavy, but it's that thick to protect you. So yeah, you might be aware of that. You are literally being suited and booted and kitted out in a full bodysuit of armor. So I usually see silver for divine feminine and gold for divine masculine. You might also be aware of a sword going in your hand, of a shield going in your other hand. So I also feel like this is protection for, again, I'm hearing that psychological warfare, but also for like psychic attack, things like that, where people are deliberately projecting energy at you, and you can most certainly feel it. And especially if your auric field is in any way, let's say it's not as strong, it's not operating at its full extent, if there's holes, rips, tears, these sorts of things, that energy can get within that boundary that is your auric field and hit you, and it feels almost like someone's physically assaulting you when no one is there. It's an energetic assault. So some of you might have been on the receiving end of psychic attack. Can be quite traumatic. So I'm also seeing some repairs and healing on your auric field. If that is the case, there's holes, rips, there's tears on it. For some of you, you might have to go deeper with this to heal the actual wounds that have caused these holes, rips, or tears. For some of you, I'm also seeing like there's hooks being pulled out of your auric field, and usually when there's a hook in place, it's a manipulation. You know, someone is hooked into your energy and they are manipulating you. So there's some hooks being removed as well and transmuted, and where those hooks have been pulled out, the auric field is being healed and repaired. So if you are one of these people where it is the case, you have to do a little bit more deeper work. It feels like that energy is going to be brought to your attention, to your conscious awareness. It might just drop in as guidance, as sort of like a eureka moment, a light bulb moment. Excuse me, more clearing happening. But it is like your healing team of light is going to convey to you what area that it is that you need to look at to heal and do deeper work on. You can also ask yourself if that's feeling right, to just ask in your mind now or out loud to your healing team of light, you know, what is it that I need to be looking at in order to in order to fully heal my auric fields, so there's no holes, rips, tears, anything like this. You might even receive the answer now when you ask the question, or it might be at a later stage. So being drawn to the sword. A lot of you have been given a sword, and this is like the sword of truth, so that you can cut away the illusions and actually see the truth for what it is, see the behavior for what it really is, see the person for who they really are, see the truth of the situation, the matter, the circumstances, whatever the case may be. So just seeing dog perking up in your lap, and I'm hearing them bark. Almost like a warning. They're alerting you to the fact that something is not quite right. Something's a little bit off. So it does kind of feel like it's a sign almost to be looking out for the sign. So I don't know if something happens and then all of a sudden, you mightn't have a pet dog or anything like that, but you might see dogs all around the place. I don't know, a dog mysteriously happens to arrive at your front door barking or something like that. I don't know. It just sort of feels like dog will come in and alert you to the fact that something is not right, and to be on the lookout for that sign. And it's like dog's way of helping you, protecting you, because for some of you it might take you a while to trust the inner guidance, trust that information that you're receiving from your internal navigating system. So it's like dog is going to come in and help you, support you, and alert you while you build up that trust within yourself. Then bring drawn to the shield that is then placed in your other hand. I'm hearing specifically it's for psychic attack. So just thanking dog, thanking Merlin and the angels for that healing, for that protection, for the reconnection. So now I'm just seeing dog get up and step in front of you, and it's almost like dog wants you to follow him. He keeps like looking back, might even be nudging you. So we're gonna follow dog if you like to visualize that in your mind's eye. As we follow dog to see where dog is gonna lead us to. So I'm just seeing dog sit down in front of what looks to be a portal. So it might look like a Stargate type thing. It might look like a door. It might look different for everybody, but I usually see it like a door or some sort of, if you've ever watched that program like Stargate, where it looks like that. I can't even describe it. It's a gateway anyway, and there's all these like moving galaxies almost in the middle of it, these sorts of things. So just having taking note of how this portal is showing up for you. So I'm hearing this portal is for freedom from manipulation, from control, from any sort of like shady behavior. That is that, but is disguised as something else. And I'm just going to invite you to tune in to yourself, to put your hand on your heart if that feels comfortable, or not, depending on yourself, to just tune in. Maybe take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and to just check in to see how you are feeling, and if this is right for you, if it feels right for you to go through this portal, to walk through this door. So for some of you, I'm feeling like a hell yeah. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly where I need to be. This is what I've been asking for. And if it's a yes, then stepping through the portal, opening the door, whatever the visual is appearing for you, and then closing the door behind you. Dog, of course, coming through with you. And I see dog, I know when they get really excited and happy and they have zoomies. That's what the energy is like for dog right now. Overjoyed that you have chosen to walk through this portal, that you've chosen to decide for yourself to be free from manipulation, control, whatever the shady behaviors might be. And it just feels like it's not like it won't happen. It's like some people might try to manipulate you, to control you, whatever the case may be, but it feels like you'll be able to see it more so now than you could before. You'll be able to feel it more so now than you could before, and then it's up to you to decide, am I going to participate in this manipulation or be controlled or whatever the case may be, or am I not? Am I going to just stand in my power and be like, absolutely not, no to manipulation, no to control, no to shady behaviors, no, not getting involved, thank you very much, goodbye. Because this is what it's about, a choice. You have a choice, you get to decide, and you do have the power. It's about standing in it, exercising it, your will, your power. I'm seeing dog now. I don't know what sort of dog is around you, like bounding into your arms. Some of the dogs might be too big that you might not even be able to hold them in your arms, but I'm just getting that visual. And it's just like a reminder that dog is there to support you, to help you with this, because sometimes it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest to call out that behavior, to see that behavior, to decide and to take action in relation to what it is that your internal guidance system is telling you. And it's like dog is going to help you, to support you, to help you stand in your power. Because it's not the easiest thing to do at times. Especially if you've been through something where maybe you have said something in before you have said no and it didn't go well. There were consequences, there were punishment for that, so it feels like there might be some of that still in your energy fields, where the thoughts of standing up for yourself or saying no just feel absolutely horrific, like you couldn't do it. There's just that lot of fear, or the fear of the repercussions, the consequences, the what might happen, what might the other person think. These sorts of energies coming up, the anxiety, the trepidation, the fear for yourself, that you might be abused, abandoned, persecuted, whatever the case may be, unloved, rejected. Also the energy of betrayal coming up, and it feels like almost like self-betrayal, that if you don't say anything, you just go with it, and you just, I guess, keep the peace, that it works in favor of the other person, their behavior, it's like you're enabling it, and in so doing you are betraying yourself. You are betraying what your internal guidance system is saying. Maybe you're betraying your boundaries, whatever the case may be. That self-betrayal energy is coming up. So this might have happened in the past, and I feel like there is some healing coming in, where it's almost like you couldn't cater to your needs, you're catering to everyone else's wants and needs, putting yourself last and betraying yourself just to keep the peace, but starting a war within yourself, because it wouldn't be peaceful for you if you just choose not to listen to your internal guidance system or go with it. For some of you, I'm just feeling like bone deep weariness, bone deep exhaustion. It's exhausting having to keep the peace, having to betray yourself, having to suppress your truth. And it's like it's not an easy thing. It's absolutely not an easy thing in these circumstances to call out that behavior. I just want to acknowledge that, but it just feels like you're just so tired. Of having to keep the peace or maintain a facade. Maybe not be your true self out of fear. It's exhausting just being someone who you're not, who isn't you, who's not the real you. So some clearing happening around this, some healing happening around this. And some healing happening in your solar plexus chakra, specifically for your willpower, for your power, for you being able to choose and decide for yourself, like, no, not getting involved in this chaos, not getting involved in this manipulation, not getting involved in this mind game, whatever the case might be. And help and support from dog and angelic realm, I'm feeling very strongly. Also the dragons. To exercise your willpower. And it's like to stay firm in that, because it feels like people or a person around you will try and move you, will try and persuade you, will try and coerce you, will try and like poke and prod to see if there is any weaknesses there around your willpower and your ability to choose. And there's just some protection around, or coming in for you now around this, so that you're absolutely solid and that you're not going to be swayed. It's almost like seeing roots going deep down into the earth. So strong roots that cannot be uprooted by someone else. That you're just going to be very firm in your standing, in your stance, in what it is that you're feeling. So if someone's trying to gaslight you, you're just going to be like, actually no, this is my reality, this is what I'm experiencing, and you're just not going to be moved. Or convinced otherwise. That you're experiencing something else, you know, that you're crazy, that you're too sensitive, that it's all in your head, all this sort of stuff that might be spewed at you. You're going to be like, no, actually no, I know what I'm seeing, I know what I'm feeling, and I'm going to go with that. I'm going to stick with that, and you're not going to convince me otherwise. Hearing the words like, almost like an injection of believing in yourself. Some of that energy coming in as well from the angelic realm. And also being true to yourself, your feelings, your psychic senses, whatever it is that you're picking up. Allowing them to be your guide first and foremost, outside of everything else. Like the energy of sovereignty coming in, where you're an authority of yourself, you're your own authority, and no one knows you better than you, so no one knows what you're experiencing better than you. So super, super strong. Again, I'm feeling something else coming in around the head, crown, that sort of area. I'm hearing it's like illumination. What is that about, my dears? An illumination of truth. That's what I'm hearing. Excuse me. Some clearing happening around that too. Excuse me. So the illumination of truth in your mental body, in your emotions, and also your psychic senses and physical body. It's like allowing the truth to be revealed to you. In a way that you'll know, you'll see, you'll feel it, you'll hear it, you'll sense it. You'll think it. Actually feels quite uncomfortable in my physical body right now. So if you need to get up and move and shake yourself out, do feel free to do so. If there's something else that you need to do, go ahead. I can kind of feel like a bit of resistance to this illumination of truth. Which is totally okay, because it's different energy, it's new. It might be outside of your comfort zone. It might be a case of where you grew up in an environment where truth was presented to you, but you couldn't get away. In order to survive, you had to suppress the truth. So you didn't want to see the truth, you didn't want to hear the truth, you buried the truth down deep, and layered it with denial and loads of coping mechanisms in order to protect yourself from the truth, because you might not have been able to get away, you might have been able to escape. So that's why it feels like there's that resistance to the truth being illuminated for you right now, because it might be working its way through those coping mechanisms that you had to put in place to protect yourself from that truth being revealed. And it's kind of like to protect yourself from any sort of pain or discomfort or hurt that you might have experienced if you accepted the truth as it is. Just feeling a certain amount of dis-ease in the abdomen. Or trepidation, fear, despair. Terror. Injustice. Loneliness or feeling alone. In relation to like facing the truth. Or knowing the truth, whichever the case may be. Because sometimes when you can see the truth of someone, it feels like a burden almost, and it feels like you're alone in it, that other people, if you were to say it, that other people mightn't see it, the truth. For some of you this is the case. It's like some people, or a lot of people, can see it. You might be the only one who can see it. And you're feeling burdened by the truth and alone. So feeling like there's an extra bit of armor, another like breastplate thing is going on on you, over and above that other armor that was placed on top of you. Okay, feeling the energy of change coming in really strongly. So you also might feel that resistance to the change as well. And having the truth illuminated can usually feel like antsiness, restlessness, like anxiety, but not. It's just that change energy coming in, and you kind of might resist it. Feels a bit weird. Okay, as this breastplate is placed in and around you. So this is protection for your heart. Extra armor. I'm just being drawn to, so there might be currently some knives of betrayal, swords of betrayal, daggers of betrayal in and around your heart, either front and back. So I'm just going to ask dog and the angels to gently remove them This could be indicative of self-betrayal or someone else betraying you, in that they have been maybe pretending to be your friend, but they're not really your friend. These sorts of things. Or yeah, someone's manipulating you. That's a betrayal. Trying to control you, but pretending that they are your friend at the same time. These sorts of things. As the angels pull them out gently and heal and repair all the areas where those sharp implements of betrayal have been removed. I'm just going to ask that any energy that has been released is replaced with love, courage, bravery, and I'm just going to ask you if there's any energy that you would like to place in your energy field, to feel free to say that out loud or in your mind. And the energies, the angels and dogs will replace the energy that's been cleared from you with that energy of your choosing. Okay, so I was wondering, because I was like, oh my god, there's another level of exhaustion here. So for some of you, being around certain people, you just might feel so freaking drained. Like they're siphoning off your energy. When they're talking to you, you just feel lethargic. Maybe you had a lot of energy and then you're in their presence, you're talking to them, and suddenly you just like are so freaking drained you can't even talk, you can't even see straight. Escaping to the bathroom for a few minutes is just like so much relief. These sorts of energies I feel are around you. So some people, you have drains on your energy field. So I'm just gonna ask Dog and the angels to pull these drains out of your energy field now. So yeah, almost like it's parasitic connection, where your supply and your energy is siphoned off and used to fuel someone or some group of people. Those are being removed, transmuted, and I'm just going to ask the areas where those drains have been pulled out, they're healed and repaired within you now. I'm seeing cords as well. So just being guided actually for you to tune in and see if you can sense any cords within your energy field. So it could be front and back. To just take a moment to tune in, to hone in, to maybe ask the question, show me the cords that would be beneficial for me to remove. Show me the like dead connections, drains on my energy field, whatever sort of words that you want to use, and then just tuning into your psychic senses. And once you've kind of honed in on the cord, you can visualize yourself pulling it out. You can just do these actions here now by pulling it out, whatever kind of feels best for you, and to ask for those cords to be transmuted if that feels right, or visualizing putting them in a fire, a bucket of the violet flame, whisked away by the wind, whatever kind of comes to you that feels best, to just transmute that energy. And so for some of you, you might be pulling out the cord and it's almost like it's a sucker and it like wants to latch back on. So if that is the case in your visualization, you need to assert your power. So saying the words that whatever come to you that feel best for you. So saying like, no, no more, not having that, whatever the case may be. I do not consent. I'm standing in my power and I'm saying absolutely no. Whatever words that you need to say, feel free to say them out loud or in your mind's eye now. Amazing. And I'm just going to ask the angels to heal and repair all those areas where those cords, those drains, anything that you might have pulled out of yourself is healed and repaired. Okay, so just calling in the violet flame just to clear, cleanse, completely remove and transmute any sort of energetic debris, anything that might have come up as a result of receiving this energy today. Feeling much better. As Dog just is coming in to remind you that you can call upon him at any time, at any stage, for support, for help, for guidance, whatever the case may be. So something else coming in, can just feel it at the back of the heart. It feels like wings. It literally feels like wings. Hearing their wings of empowerment being activated for you. So being guided to direct you to take note of the color of the wings again, to ask what that color is about, is for, or take note of it, and then later after this video to just have a look up about the spiritual meaning of that color and taking what resonates. There's a message there for you as well. As those wings are activated and anchored in. Just going to ask that your energy field be balanced, harmonized, stabilized, recalibrated, realigned, all levels, layers, bodies, fields, and systems of you to this newfound freedom from manipulation and shady behaviors, and fully attuned to this beautiful dog energy. I'm going to ask that your aura is zipped up. Zip up their aura, zip up their aura, zip up their aura, please. So that you feel strong, safe, secure, confident within your energy field. walking forward on your path, free from these sorts of energies, in your power. Just going to ask that anything that was open, close it down. Healing portals, vortexes, channels, chakras, the sacred space. Anything that was open, close it down. Anything that was open, close it down. If there were any cords that were formed between us, I'm going to ask the angels just to pull them out fully and completely, to transmute them with the violet flame and heal and repair all the areas where those cords were pulled out. So I'm going to ask to be disconnected from your energy fields, returning your energy to you and my energy to me, so that we are separate and independent once more. Just being guided to say that I will post aftercare guidelines in the description box, so do have a look at those. But as per usual, check in with yourself and see what's the best thing that you can do to support yourself after receiving this healing. I always advise to take some time out after this session to just lie down, let the energy settle and integrate, because you have taken in a massive blast of high vibrational energy. So both your physical body and your energetic systems and bodies needs time to adjust to this new energy, this new vibration. And as you do that, lower vibrational energies, thoughts, limiting beliefs, fears might come up, emotions might come up for you to just acknowledge and clear from your energy field. Do drink a lot of water to help yourself detox. And if you get a chance to cleanse with water, Epsom salts, or swim in the sea, go beside a river, something like that, do that, because it's very cleansing and soothing as well on many different levels. But yeah, as usual, do what is best for you to support yourself. And I'm just going to thank all the beautiful energies that were here, that were present for this session. Dog, Merlin, the angels, dragon, the elements, wind, you, your beautiful soul. Thank you all so very much. From my heart to yours, namaste. Just seeing a dog give off 2 barks to end us off, to send us off. I'm just checking in to see if there's any final messages that need to come through, but I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for being here, for receiving this energy. I hope you got whatever it is that you needed. Do let me know how you got on, what your experience of this energy healing was, by dropping me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And other than that, thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.